everyone, Scooty number 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 1-4 Washington Nationals taking on the 2-2 St. Louis Cardinals. And here is the starting lineup for the Washington Nationals. Leading off, the shortstop, Christian Guzman. Batting second, the center fielder, Lastings Miliage. Batting third, the third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Nick Johnson. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Austin Ekins. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ronnie Bellard. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Felipe Lopez. Batting eighth, the catcher, Jesus Flores. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Matt Chico. On the mound for the Cardinals, it's Adam Wainwright. 11 wins, 3 losses, a 3.20 ERA, 132 innings pitched, allowed 122 hits, 91 strikeouts, and 33 walks. We're here at Busch Stadium, which gives a -3 to strikeouts. And with that, Christian steps up into the batter's box, and we are ready to start this game. He is batting a .458. Here is the pitch. 3-1. Walk. 4. That is a 7. The 7 is too high. 3-5. Fly ball out there to matter for out number 1. Lastings Miliage is up. Miliage batting a .294. Here's the pitch. 5-6. That is a walk. That's a 9. That's a 7. And they walk them. Next up, Ryan Zimmerman. Runner on first, infield coming to double play depth. Zimmerman batting a .364. Strategy roll is an 8. Here's the pitch. 6-2. Strikeout. 7. The 16 is too high. 2-5. Line drive back to the pitcher. And the runner is doubled up on that. And they turn the double play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Easy inning to score on that one. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the St. Louis Cardinals. Leading off, the left fielder, Brian Burton. Batting second, the center fielder, Joe Matter. Batting third, the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Batting fourth, the third baseman in the cleanup position, Troy Gladys. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ryan Ludwig. Batting sixth, the catcher, Yadier Molina. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Adam Kennedy. Batting eighth, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Cesar Izutris. On the mound for the Nationals, Matt Chico. Chico coming into this game with a 7.50 ERA. Won 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks. No wins, no losses yet for him. And here's the pitch to Brian Barton. First time we're seeing him up. And that is going to be 4-5. That's a strikeout. That's a 9. That's a 1. Struck him out. Joe Matter. Matter batting a .462. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 2-6. 2-6 is a strike. That's a 9. That is an 11. The 11 is too high. 1-2, pop up to Guzman for out number 2. Next up, here's Albert Pujols. Albert batting a 313, 4-3. That is a hit by pitch. Chico is a -5. That is a 1. That is a 6. Got out of the way in time for that one. 4-3. Double star 1. Fly ball to Lopez. As the Nationals retire the Cardinals in order, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. It's Nick, Alston, and Ronnie due up for the Nationals. Here's the pitch to Nick Johnson. Johnson batting a 188. And that is going to be 5-6. 5-6 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Busch Stadium card. And that is going to be 6-4. Ground ball back to the pitch to the catcher for out number 1. Austin Atkins up. He's batting a 190. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Possible error on a ground ball. And that is going to be 5-5. That is a fly ball out there to Barton. Double star 1. Fly ball to Barton. Barton waving, saying he's gotten that for out number 2. Next up, Ronnie Bellard batting a 476. Here's the pitch. 3-1. That is a walk. That's a 12. That's a 10. And they walk Ronnie. So Ronnie Bellard on base with a walk, 2 outs, infield at normal depth. Strategy rolls an 8 as Felipe Lopez comes up into the batter's box. He's batting a 250. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Strikeout plus. We're going to add 10. We -3. We're adding 7. That is a 16. That is an 8. Struck him out looking. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Troy, Ryan, and Yadier due up for the Cardinals. Troy Gladys batting a 267. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-2. 4-2 is a walk. That's a 15. The 20 is too high. 4-6, double star 3, fly ball out there to Lopez for out number 1. All right, Ryan Ludwig batting an 091. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-4. 3-4 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Busch Stadium card for this play. And that is 2-3 HR8. That is a home run past Milliage. That's a 9. That's a 20. And that ball is out of here. He smacks one into Big Mac land. He hits that ball right dead center field out of here. He went a yard for that one, and that puts the Cardinals on the board. Yeah, next up is Yadier. He's batting a 273. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-3. 6-3 is a blank. 2-4. Double star 4. Fly ball out that Milliage. And that is out number 2. Adam Kennedy batting a 111. Here's the pitch. 6-6. Strikeout. That's a 5. That's a 3. Struck him out. So that retires the side. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. After 2, it's the Cardinals 1, Nationals nothing. We go to the top of the 3rd. It's Jesus, Matt, and Christian due up for the Nationals. Jesus is batting a 167. Here's the pitch. 2-4, that's going to be a strike. That's a 10. The 19 is too high. 5-2, that is a double star 1, and that is a fly ball out there to Barton for out number 1. Matt Chico, first time we're seeing him up in the lineup for today's game. Here's the pitch. And that is 6-5. That is going to be a possible error on a ground ball. 1-2, ground ball to Pujos. Error rating is a 0. That's a 12. No error there. And that is out number 2. We go to the top of the order. Here's Christian Guzman batting a 440. The pitch. And that is going to be 5-1. 5-1 is a strike. That's a 4. The 6 is too high. 1-2, and that is going to be a double. Pass matter. And Christian Guzman is on with a double. And here's Lastings Milliage. Milliage is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Strategy rolls a 2, by the way. And that is going to be a 5-3. 5-3 at the ballpark. 5-5. Question mark 7. Power hit to Barton. That is a 17. That is going to be a fly ball out. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's Adam, Caesar, and Brian due up for the Cardinals. Adam Wainwright, first time we're seeing him. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-5. 4-5 is a strike. That is a 13. That is a 16. And they struck him out. All right. Cesar Izutris is up. He's batting a 429. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-5. 3-5. Home run. That's a 2. The 13 is way out of range. 1-6. Ground ball to second for out number 2. Brian Barton up. Barton 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. We go to the top of the order. Here's the pitch to Barton. 2-1. Strikeout 9. 18 too high. 4-2. Fly ball to Kearns. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3, it's St. Louis 1. Washington nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Ryan, Nick, and Austin due up for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-5. 3-5. Home run chance. That's a 0-0. 3-6. Double star 4. Ground ball to Gladys for out number 1. Here comes Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch. And that is going to be 3-3. 3-3 is a strike. That's a 7. The 18 is too high. 3-4. Ground ball to Gladys for out number 2. Austin Kearns up. Kearns is 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 6-1. Walk. 12. That's a 1, and they walk Kearns. Ronnie Bellard, 0 for 1. They walked him his last time up. 2 outs. Strategy rolls a 7. Here's the pitch to Ronnie. And that is going to be 3-5. Home run chance. That is a 0. That's a 6, however. Nothing. 0 and a 3 needed. 4-2. Line drive back to Rainwright. And that retires the side as the Nationals leave 1 stranded. No walks, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Joe, Albert, and Troy due up for the Cardinals. Joe Matter, 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Strikeout. 9. That's a 13. The 13 is too high. 2-4. Double star 6. Fly ball out there to Kearns for out number 1. Here's Albert Pujols, 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch. 3-5. Home run. That's a 20. That's an 8. And Pujols smacks a yard out of here. Fly ball out of here in the Big Mac land. And that puts the Cardinals up 2-0 on a solo home run by Albert. Second home run of this game. And that is going to bring up Troy Gladys. Gladys is 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 5-2. 5-2. Home run. That's a 15. That's an 11. Pujols for a home run. Troy Gladys with a home run. That ball is out of here. Back-to-back home runs for the Cardinals. It's now 3-0 St. Louis. Here's Ryan Ludwig. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Ludwig hit the first home run in this game today. 3-4. Wild pitch. No one is on base, so we're going to re-roll. 2-5. That is a walk. That's a 13. That's a 1. And they walk Ludwig. So 1 out. Infield coming to double play depth. Strategy roll is an 18. Here's John's Yadier. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Strategy roll 18. So the Cardinals holding off. Infield at double play depth. 2-2. That's a blank. 2-1. Single. Pass Guzman. All right, let's see if Ludwig will advance. He has a 2. In order for him to go to third, he needs a 5 through 6. His base run's a 2, so he gets the hold. And next up, it's Adam Kennedy. Infield still at double play depth. Adam Kennedy 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out his last time up. Strategy roll is a 14. The pitch. 1-2 range play at Busch Stadium. 3-2, that's going to be a double star 4. That's going to go out then in millions. Millions' range is at a 1-2. That's a 2, and that is a successful catch. And he makes the play, and on a fly out, Ludwig is going to get the hold. 2 outs, runners on first and second. And here's Adam Wainwright, the pitcher. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out his last time up. Strategy roll is a 6. Here's the pitch. 5-1, strikeout. That's a 16. That's a 15. And they struck him out. So the Cardinals leave 2 stranded and hit back-to-back home runs in the 4th inning. It's 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. After 4, St. Louis 3, Nationals nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Felipe Lopez, Jesus, and Matt due up for the Nats. Felipe Lopez, 0 for 1 on the day, struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 1-5. 1-5 is a blank. Lopez, 4-3, and that is a single. That is a single past Kennedy. And Lopez is on, leads off with a single. All right, here's Jesus Flores, who's 0 for 1. Strategy rolls an 8, infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-4. 3-4, possible error on a throw. 5-5, that is a double to Ludwig. Ludwig's error range is a 3. Kennedy's is a 9. That's a 15. Throwing only applicable if rolling for runner advancement. Otherwise, no error. Lopez gets the hold sign on a double, on a D9 double from first to home. It's a -1. That's a 0. He gets the hold side. All right, infield playing normal. And that's going to bring up Matt Chico. No outs, by the way. Runners on second and third. Strategy roll 14. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-4. 6-4 hit by pitch. That's a -4. 16 is too high. Chico's hit by pitch rating is a 3. 6-6. Fly ball to Ludwig. That is a failed sacrifice roll. So that is a 6. Lead runner thrown out. So they throw him out at home. But if the trailing runner's BR is greater than or equal to the die roll, he advances on the throw. No, they get Lopez out at home. They got him out at home in time. Jesus will stay at second. Ludwig takes that ball and chucks it home to Milan, who makes the tag at home, and the umpire calls him out. We go to the top of the order. It's Kristen Guzman up, 2 outs. Runners on set in scoring position. Here's Guzman. He's 1 for 2 with a double. 6-2, strikeout. 4. The 18 is too high. 4-2, question mark 8, power hit to matter. That is a 7. That's going to be a double. And the Nationals finally get on the board. They score a run off of Guzman. Flores comes home to score that one. All right, lasting millage is up. Guzman on second. We have a 20. That's going to be a pickoff attempt. It's a pickoff on a 1 through 7. The 14, no, does not do anything. So he got back to the base in time. 3-1. That is going to be a walk result. That's a 9 for lastings. The 14, however, is too high. 2-2, double star 3. That is a ground ball to second for out number 3. So the Nationals have 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. They finally get on the board, and they leave 1 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Caesar, Brian, and Joe due up for the Cardinals. Here's Caesar. He's 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch. Go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-5. That is a strikeout. That's a 0. The 14 is too high. 1-5. Fly ball to Millage for out number 1. We go to the top of the order. Here's Brian Barton. Barton 0 for 2 on the day. Struck with a strikeout. That's going to be 6-4. Question mark. Single on a 1 to 18. That's a 13. And he gets on. Well, you know what they say. The third time's a charm, and the third time he got himself a base hit. All right, let's see if Joe Matter, if that also works here for Joe Matter. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Infield at double play depth. Strategy rolls a 17. The pitch. 2-6. 2-6 is a strike. That's a 9. The 5 is too high. Struck him out, and that's going to bring up Albert. Albert is 1 for 2 on the day with a home run. He hit a home run in this game today. Solo home run, by the way. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls an 8 is a 16. So the Cardinals holding off on Strat. 4-3. Hit by pitch. That's a 1. The 17 is too high. Chico gives a -5 to hit by pitches. 6-4. Question mark 7. Power hit to Lopez. That is a 4. That's going to be a single. So we check for runner advancement. And the lead runner, Brian Barton, thrown out at third. And that ends the inning. So the Cardinals leave 1 stranded. It's no runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 5, it's St. Louis 3, Washington 1. We go to the top of the 6th. It's going to be Zimmerman, Johnson, and Kearns due up. It's the 3, 4, and 5 spots in the lineup. And Adam Wainwright can face 7 more batters before he is tired. So here's the pitch to Zimmerman. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And that is going to be 3-4. 3-4, possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 4-4, double star 2. Fly ball to Ludwig for out number 1. Nick Johnson up. Johnson's 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-2. Strikeout plus. That's a 17. That's a 1. And they struck him out looking. All right. Austin Kearns is up. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 5-1. 5-1 is a strike. That's a 7. The 8 is too high. 6-2. Ground ball to third base for out number 3. So the Cardinals retired the Nationals in order. A very easy inning to score 3 up, 3 down. It's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Troy, Ryan, and Yachty are due up for the Cards. All right, Troy Gladys is 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. He hit that second home run early on in the game, and back-to-back home runs. 6-6 this time is a strike. That's an 8. That's a 13. The 13 is too high. 2-2. Fly ball to Kearns. Out number 1. Ryan Ludwig. 1 for 1 on the day with a home run, a walk, a run, and an RBI. 3-1. That is a blank. 6-4. Double star 2. Fly ball to Lopez. Out number 2. Here's Milan. He's 1 for 2 on the day. The pitch. 6-6. That's a strikeout. 0. The 4 is too high. 4-6. That's a double star 1. That is a fly ball to Lopez. So the Nationals return the favor. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 6, it's St. Louis 3, Washington 1. We go to the top of the 7th. It's going to be Ronnie, Felipe, and Jesus due up for the Nats. Adam can face 4 more batters. The Cardinals, very pleased with the way Adams played. His pitching's gone today. But remember, an inside pitch, no lead, is safe. 2-4. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 6. That's a 4. Struck him out. All right, here's Felipe Lopez, who's 1 for 2 in the day with a strikeout. The pitch. And that's going to be 3-1. 3-1 is a walk. That's a 9. The 16 is too high. 6-6. Double star 1. Fly ball to Barton for out number 2. Next up, Jesus Flores, who's 1 for 2 in the day with a double and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 6-1. That's going to be a walk. That's a 6. The 11 is too high. 4-4. Fly ball to Barton. Sing, take me out to the ball game. Oh, let's take a look here at the box score. After 6.5 innings have been played, Washington scoring their only run in the 5th inning, 1 run on 4 hits. St. Louis scoring in the 2nd. Then they had those 2 back-to-back home runs in the 4th inning, giving them 2. They have 3 runs on 6 hits. As we head to the bottom half of the 7th. Matt Chico, he can only face 1 more batter before he's tired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors. He's going to have to face Adam Kennedy, Adam Wainwright, and Cesar Zoutris. So here's the pitch to Kennedy. They are going to leave him in, but they want to see what he can do in this inning. 1-3 Bullpen has been warmed up for the Nationals. They did make that call to start warming up. 1-3, we go to the ballpark. We go to Busch Stadium, and that's going to be 1-4. Question mark 9. Power hit to Kearns. That's a 4. That's going to be a double. And that goes off the wall there. Turns around. Kennedy on with a double. And Adam Wainwright, the pitcher. Are they going to let him take this hit? No, they are not. They're not letting him take the hit. So they are going to bring in Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan is going to come in to pinch hit for this inning here. Matt Chico is now tired, so they went to the bullpen to bring in a pinch hitter. And that is going to be 2-4. Home run chance on a 1-8. That's a 15. It's too high. 4-1. Line drive to second. The runners doubled up on second. That is a 3. And the Nationals turn to Chico. They're going to let him finish this inning. He's going to have to face Cesar Izutris. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Does he get out of this inning alive? 2-6, strikeout, 0-16, too high. Chico does not strike out against left-handed bat pitchers. 6-5, ground ball to third. Zimmerman gets that, tosses it over to Johnson to end the inning. So let's take a look here for St. Louis. St. Louis is going to have to face a left switch and a right. So they're going to try to switch them over to a right-handed side. They're going to bring in Kyle McLean to pitch. So at the end of that half of the inning there, no runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Cardinals. After 7, it's St. Louis 3, Washington 1. We go to the top of the 8. It's going to be Matt Christian and Lansing's due up for the Nationals. Matt Chico not going to play up against the pitcher here. And they're going to bring in William Pena to come in to pinch hit. First time we're seeing him in this replay, right-handed batter. And before we go on, let's take a look here at the stats. Adam Wainwright went 7 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, ERA of a 1.29. All right, here's the pitch to Willie. And that is going to be 4-5. That is a wild pitch. We're going to re-roll that. And that's going to be 1-5. That's a blank. 1-2. Double star 3. Fly ball to Barton. Out number 1. We go to the top of the order. Here's Christian Guzman. Guzman is 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. He already scored 2 doubles, has an RBI. 3-4. That's going to be a possible error on a ground ball. That's going to be 5-3. 5-3, pop up to the shortstop for out number 2. Lasting Milliage comes up. Milliage is 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch to Milliage. That's going to be 2-1. 2-1 is a walk. That's a 9. The 19 is too high. Millage with a walk in this game. He's 0 for 2 so far in the day. 3-4. Fly ball to Barton. And that retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's no runs, no hits, no errors. That was a very easy inning to score there. So we have rights coming up for the Nationals. And they're going to bring in Jesus Colomb to pitch. We've seen him in this replay so far. He has a 12.86 ERA. He's only pitched 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits and 2 walks. All right, let's take a look at the stats here from Matt Chico. Chico also went 7 innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, gave up 3 home runs, ERA of 5.54. All right, he's going to have to face off against Brian, Joe, and Albert. The bottom half of this inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the pitch to Bart. And they are going to make, before we get to pitching to Barton, they are going to make some changes here. Lopez is going to come out in left field. They're going to bring in William Opena is going to take over in right field. We saw him already. He did play. Millage is going to come out in center field. They're going to bring in Willie Harris to take over at center. Kearns is going to stay. Second base, Ronnie Bellard. They're going to bring in Anderson Hernandez to take over at second. And Johnson's going to come out the first base as well. And they're going to bring in Paul Duca to take over at second. So those are the defense changes that the Nationals have made to their lineup. They're going to keep they're going to keep the lineup the same. No changes in the batting order there. Brian Barton, here's the pitch. Barton 1 for 3 with a strikeout. 5-1. That's a double star. Double question mark. Single and a 1-2. That's a 19. The 19 too high. Outside of that range there. 2-1. Ground ball to first. DeLuca underneath that for out number 1. Joe Matter 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 2-1 at the ballpark. We'll go into Busch Stadium. 6-5. Ground ball to third. Zimmerman underneath that for out number 2. Here's Albert Pujols, who's 2 for 3 on the day. 2-4 blank. 2-4. Fly ball to Kearns for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. That's an easy 1-2-3 inning after 8. It's St. Louis 3. Washington 1. We go to the 9th inning. Top of the 9th. But will we see some 9th inning magic? So they're going to bring in their closer. They're going to bring in Ryan Franklin for the save here. Franklin, 13.50 ERA. in this replay, no wins, no losses, no saves. He's looking for his first save. 13.50 ERA, went 2 innings, allowed 4 hits, no strikeouts, no walks. Take a look at the stats here for Kyle. Kyle went 1 inning, no ERA. So let's take a look also at the box score. After 8 innings of play, Washington only 1 run scored, and that was in the 5th. St. Louis scored in the 2nd and in the 4th inning. So that's why they're held at 3 runs on 7 hits. The Nationals 1 run on 4 hits. No matter, everyone's going to stay where they are. Here's the pitch to Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 3 on the day. 4-3. That's a strikeout. That's a 7. The 14 is too high. 5-5. Fly ball to Matter. Out number 1. Paul LaDuca is up. He's batting in 071. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-4. That's a walk. That's a 12. That's a 5. They walk LaDuca. All right, LaDuca is on infield at double play depth, and that is going to bring up Austin Kearns. Strategy rolls are turned off. Here's the pitch to Kearns. Kearns is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. 1-3. That is going to be another walk. That's a 12. That's a 10. And he walks 2. Here's Anderson Hernandez. First time we're seeing him. Here's the pitch. 5-6. That's a strikeout. That's a 0. The 14 is too high. 5-2. Single. Past Kennedy. Paul LaDuca gets the hold, and the bases are loaded. All right, here's the pitch to Penna. Penna is 0 for 1 on the day. He did come in to pinch hit. 1-4. Blank. 3-3. That is going to be a ground ball to third. Are they going to try to get the double play? Yes, they are. So that is a 5. That is a no for the double play there. LaDuca is going to come home to score. Kearns will go to second. Hernandez is forced out at second. Kearns will go to third. The tying run now on third. And the Nationals have cut this down to a 1-run game. However, they are down to their last out. Franklin, all right. Ryan Franklin is now tired. But Jesus Flores is 1 for 3 on the day. Strategy rolls back on. The 19 is gonna be held. 6-3. Possible error. 1-2. Fly ball to Barton. Barton's error range is on a 20. That's an error. That is a 1-base error. And this game is now tied at 3. So Jesus is not going to pitch. They're going to bring in Ryan to come in. Ryan, here's the pitch to Ryan. They are going to leave Franklin. They are pulling Franklin on this. And they're going to go with Russ Springer to come in to close out this inning. Russ Springer. Whoop. Not what I wanted. I wanted to click here. Russ Springer only pitched 1/3 of an inning. So we have no stats there, but let's take a look at the stats for Ryan Franklin. He went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 13.33. Here's the pitch. 6-4. Strikeout plus. That's a 20. That's a 7. Struck him out. Oh, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. They're going to bring in Sal Riviera to come in. Riviera went 2/3 of an inning, has 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Take a look at the stats here for Jesus. He went 1 inning, allowed, has an ERA of 5.29. He's going to face Troy Ryan and Yadier. Here's the pitch. 2-5. Strikeout. That's a 6. The 8 is too high. 6-6. That's a single. For Troy. Troy is 1 for 3 on the day with a home run, a run, and an RBI. So now the go-ahead run is on base. Ryan, they are not going to let Troy run. So they're going to bring in Aaron Miles to run. Aaron Miles is going to be the pinch runner here. Ryan Ludwig is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 4-3. That is a single. Miles with a 3. He's going to hold. He does not go to third. Infield at double play depth, and here is Yadier, who's 1 for 3 on the day. 6-3. Strikeout 1. 7. Too high. 3-3. Pop up to the shortstop. Infield at normal depth. Here's Adam Kennedy. He's 1 for 3 with a double. 4-1. Strikeout 4. 14 too high. 2-2. Single. Pass Kearns. Miles has a 4. We're going to see if he goes from third to home. He does. Kearns comes around and scores. Ludwig will go to third. And the Cardinals win with a walk-off run here in the 9th. Final score, 4-3. Final line score coming right up. So the Cardinals win 4-3. St. Louis 4 runs on 10 hits and only 1 error. The Nationals 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Home runs in this game. Albert Pujols has his first home run. Ryan Ludwig gets his first home run. And the Cardinal and Troy Gladys, that's his 3rd home run of the season in this replay here. Your winning pitcher today is Russ Springer. The losing pitcher is Saul Riviera. Let's take a look here at the stats here. Russ Springer went only 1/3 of an inning, gets the win though for that. And Saul Riviera with 1/3 of an inning as well on that, and has 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, an ERA of a 9.0. So final score 4-3. St. Louis goes to 3-2, and the Washington Nationals drop to 1-5. That's going to do it for us here at Busch Stadium. And until next, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.